Initially, when presented with the opportunity to go to Southeast Asia, I didn't want to go because of my fear of flying. I have like this debilitating fear of flying, and the longest I've ever been on a plane was for 2 hours. It sounded like a very interesting trip. The problem was getting on that plane, So I spoke to my sons about this, Ryan and Dominic, and then the thing that really put me over the top was when Dominic, my other son, has the same fear of flying that I do. He says, I don't care how scared I am to fly. I'm going to go over there because I want to do this. And I said to myself, if my 13-year-old son can do this, I can't. What kind of model am I setting for my sons? But that wasn't the end. Once I committed to the trip, Satan got involved, and he started attacking me with the fears. Me and my wife started to argue because it was just stuff was going on, and the money wasn't coming in. Challenges started coming up. But I also knew at the same time, if I'm being attacked this much, the trip, I can't even imagine the impact my family and I would have on this trip for being the vicious attacks that were coming our way. I am in charge of a men's support group for porn addiction. I was addicted to pornography for 16 years, starting from the age of 19 to 35, and the ministry there wanted to utilize my skills and experience in that particular area, as well as my counseling skills, to help out men and families. So I was talking about with them porn addiction and all type of stuff, and the support groups that we have here, and what I do in my group and that type of thing, and how it affects marriages, relationships, everything. And what I realized was they don't have any resources there. None. Like, we have resources here to help with this problem and other problems, but this problem, they don't have anywhere to go. So they were just like hanging on my every word, listening to get so much information. And then I was really starting to see why the devil didn't want me to go there, because I was trying to help the ministry that we work through to put a support group together for these men and any other men who might want to come to help free themselves from this awful, sinful, debilitating addiction. They were so engaged, they were so into it, and it was just, I don't know what seeds were planted, I don't know what came out of it. I told God, but I just felt like, okay, I can see why he wanted specifically me to be here, to utilize the skills he has given me to communicate what needed to be communicated. One of the things I also noticed from this trip, there's just so many things, the passion of the people of Southeast Asia they have for Christ. I went to one of their services, and I was just amazed when I walked in. There was 3 different people kneeling on the floor and just praying. The service didn't even start yet, but you just felt the passion for Christ. And then everyone's in, no one's late, everyone was there on time, early as a matter of fact, and no one's using their cell phones. Everyone's focusing in on the message, on the worship. Everyone was into it. One of the things I have recognized is the apathy that's in the church here in America as compared to Southeast Asia. They worship like there's no tomorrow. And that was one of the main differences that I saw there, that they do what they have to do to spend whatever time they can with Christ, and they love it. They just have such a passion for it, and you felt it. It was real, it was genuine, and I got caught up in it. I have to be honest, I was honored that God chose me to do this. And the last thing I thought I was going to do earlier in the year was go on a mission trip to Southeast Asia with my family, because there was so much stuff going on in my personal life that I thought that was the last thing on my mind. And the fact that it actually came to pass just shows what the enemy was trying to do to prevent that from happening. And I'm just really honored and privileged to be able to do that. I had no idea that God was going to use that brokenness that I have so much shame over, with the issues that I have with the porn addiction, to help so many other men, not just here at home, but also abroad. My name is Christian Demola, and this is why we go.